Howdy NagoyaTech, dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu. My name's Michael and I run a really cool experience called ExtraLives. It's an interactive video game concert where the audience is the main character in a choose-your-own-adventure RPG. I'm bringing ExtraLives to Nagoya for just one night on February 13th. And to entice you to come on Thursday, I'm gonna reveal some really cool things about the technology I'll be bringing with me to Japan.
Hi! Ikimashou!
Here in Los Angeles, ExtraLives performs with all kinds of crazy lights and gear. We're a full band, so drums, guitar, synth, and electric bass. We also use these 4 big sticks that use wireless technology to receive DMX commands I've programmed via MIDI. Plus, the digital mixer, rack, MIDI interface, and a whole bunch of other gear that fits into large, heavy cases. It takes 4 of us, plus my trusty 2001 Toyota 4Runner, to transport this gear around California for our gigs. I'm coming to Japan solo, and my Toyota won't fit on the airplane, so I had to figure out a way to condense the show's lights, music, narration, and interactive voting technology into a setup I could take with me on a Shinkansen, or even by foot. This was a daunting problem, so I broke it down into steps. First, the lights. I added up the number of pixels per light, which is 16, then multiplied it by 4, since each fixture does different things during the show depending on which musician it's reacting to. That got me to 64. If I wanted to replicate the lights from the show, any portable solution I came up with would have to include 64 or a multiple of 64 pixels. It would also need to fit in my existing luggage and be sturdy enough to avoid damage while in transit. So I bought a strip of 128 pixel lights. Then I ordered a light reflector from Amazon and cut away all the fabric until all I had left was the metal rail. Then I attached some strong Velcro to the metal, attached the other side of the Velcro to the pixel lights, and voila! All 64 lights from the show can now be replicated by what I like to call my mana circle. To transport that, I took my Enki dual guitar case and carved away some of the foam from the second guitar area. Now the mana circle can be collapsed and secured for travel, and the case has a little room left over for my clothing. The audio and power from the show was an even crazier mission. I had to find a way to get my guitar pedals, the show's audio interface, MIDI gear, personal headphone mixer, all my cables, a DMX USB interface, and a DMX pixel driver to all fit inside a sturdy rolling case that could be carried on a plane. And it had to be organized for plug and play, so I wouldn't spend half the trip taking my setup apart and putting it back together again. I used a website called Pedal Playground to plot out all the gear I needed as tightly as possible. Then I found the smallest board that would accommodate everything. There were literally only 2 or 3 pedal boards in the whole world that would make it work, and only if I also used the space underneath the pedal board as well. So I got to work and voila! Check out this tightly packed thing of beauty. Then I ordered about 11 different hard cases on Amazon, but I started to get really nervous when literally none of them would fit my fully stocked board. Lucky for me, I finally found a case that would fit it, but only barely. It's from a Canadian company called Nanook, and even better, it comes in blue. Just like my favorite video game character and ExtraLives avatar, Mega Man. So here's my kit, adventure ready. This was a 50-hour project, but the upshot is that I can now bring ExtraLives' unique adventures to you anywhere in the world. If you're intrigued, or if you just want to come experience a fun, humorous, interactive story featuring some of your favorite retro video games, come to Shooters for 8 p.m. sharp on Thursday, February 13th. There will be Japanese language subtitles for your Nihongo Dake Otaku friends. Entry is 1,000 yen, and I've authorized Alan and Yanir to pick one lucky person from NagoyaTech to get a free comp ticket to the show with a +1. They're gonna email me that person's name so I can let Shooters know. Oh, and to sweeten the pot, if at least 7 people from NagoyaTech come to the show, I'm going to set up a drawing for you to win an ancient technological relic that hasn't been seen for decades. One of you will win this special prize. Also, after the show, for those of you who are interested, I'll pull back the curtain to reveal the unique constellation of 6 software programs that makes the show work internally. Hope to see you there. ありがとうございました